Welcome to Alive. This is Father Jonathan Meyer. Our gospel passage this weekend is Mark chapter 5, 21 through 43. A few weekends ago, we had what is known as our intense youth conference. And it's a 3-day Eucharistic experience for young people. And the highlight of the retreat for these young people, this conference, is on Saturday night. On Saturday night, we have Eucharistic adoration. Jesus, who we believe is present, body, blood, soul, and divinity, is put into a monstrance, from the Latin word mostrare, a gold receptacle. And we spend time adoring him, worshiping him, praying. And then we read this gospel passage, Mark chapter 5, 21 through 43. This is the healing of Jairus' daughter, the raising of Jairus' daughter. She's dead and she comes back to life. But in the middle of the story is a woman who has been having hemorrhages. She is ill, she is sick, and she needs healing. And she thinks to herself, if I only touch the tassel on his cloak, I will be healed. And so we read this gospel passage, and then we take Jesus off the altar. And the priest wears what is known as a humeral veil from the humerus bone. That's why it's called a humeral veil. And it's a cloth that goes around his shoulders, and there's tassels that hang from it. And the priest picks up Jesus, and then he begins to go through the crowd of young people. And there's about 300 young people. And the people have kind of been arranged in lines back and forth. And myself and my brother priests go through the crowd. And as we hold the monstrance, we invite the young people to reach out with their hand, just as this woman did. If I just touch the hem of his garment, if I just touch a tassel on his garment, I will be healed. It is such a powerful evening to see young people doing exactly what this woman did 2,000 years ago. It's a reminder to us that Jesus is real, that Jesus is alive, that the same Jesus 2,000 years ago is present with us right now, that he is continuing to heal and to touch and to confirm, to give consolation, to give grace, to give conviction. Some young people cry, some people have no emotional response, but inside their hearts, God is working. I have had the grace of serving at retreats like this even prior to being ordained. I remember the first time that I assisted on one of these retreats, it was in the summer of the year 2001, and I was very, very moved. I was a young seminarian at the time. It was at Christ the King Parish on the north side of Indianapolis, and I just said to myself, I want to do this for the rest of my priesthood. And thanks be to God, I have. So do you believe that Jesus is still alive? Do you believe that he's still acting? Do you believe that he's still working? Do you still believe that people are encountering him, that people are reaching out to him? I just want to let you know that I've seen it. For 21 years, I've seen it. It's real. This gospel passage is real. I actually invite you to spend time in adoration, in silence, and prayer over this gospel passage. There are discussion questions down below. Please take them to a small group, take them to a friend, go over those biblical passages, reflect upon them, and let them change your life. I also just want to throw a plug in here. We offer the Intense Youth Conference, and every single year, we're always a little discouraged. We know that God sends us the people that we think should be there, but I always think about all the young people that are not there, that could be there, but either they're not invited by their priest, a youth minister, someone from their parish, or a godparent or a parent. And so, if you want to change someone's life, go to intenseyouthconference.com and invite a young person. It'll change their life. Thanks for watching. Check us out down below with any of our questions and content, and we'll see you next week.